Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is June 12th of 2025. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears the CIA headquarters, located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland, is going to order the Supreme Court of the United States to render a decision on one or more controversial issues that they are currently deciding to rule on the evening of June 12th of 2025 as pretext for a mass riot attack targeting Washington, D.C., which is designed to trigger martial law, burn down Washington, D.C., and assassinate U.S. President Donald J. Trump. So for those of you that didn't watch my last video, on the evening of June 12th of 2025, the congressional picnic will transpire on the south lawn of the White House. So Donald J. Trump and hundreds of senators and congressmen are going to be literally sitting ducks when the Supreme Court of the United States issues a ruling on one or more of the following controversial topics. So basically, they are going to be releasing a ruling on transition care for trans youth. So this is going to enrage the LGBTQ community. They are going to issue potentially a ruling on birthright citizenship, which is going to enrage the Latino drug cartel, illegal alien community. They're going to issue a ruling regarding race and congressional redistricting, which is going to enrage the Black Lives Matter contingency of the United States. So it appears that these riots that are transpiring in LA and across the country right now are basically the beta test. They're getting these people out there, and then they're going to be flying them into Washington, D.C. this evening. And so basically what you're going to have is like a World War Z scenario, whereby all these people are going to converge on the White House and the South Lawn. They're going to spill over the fences, and they're basically going to burn Washington, D.C. to the ground. And this is going to be George Soros-backed color revolution, likely consisting of of a number of different groups. So you're going to have your illegal aliens, your drug cartels, your Black Lives Matter, your Antifa, your LGBTQ, your pro-Palestinian, and then in between there, they're going to have professional terrorists, the Israeli Mossad, the IDF, Shin Bet, and then they're going to likely drag Trump out and lynch him on the White House lawn. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be nasty. They've been trying this scenario on multiple different occasions, but I just read in the New York Times this morning, June 12th, that the Supreme Court is going to render a decision on one of these three controversial topics that is basically designed to create the pretext or to create the motive for this horrific attack on Washington, D.C. and a sitting U.S. president. And therefore, with the backdrop of these protests going on in Los Angeles, New York, and Dallas, it appears that these agent provocateurs will be flowing to D.C., likely en route right now to Washington, D.C., in lieu of this verdict. And then once this verdict breaks, it's going to be breaking news all over the United States and the world. And then it's going to appear as if it's going to be some sort of grassroots movement against the president or the Supreme Court, because on these particular three issues, it's very clear where the president stands. So this impending ruling from the Supreme Court is likely going to reflect the views of the president, and then therefore the White House, the U.S. Capitol building, the Supreme Court building will be targeted. So obviously, if this transpires, I kindly ask that you download this video and share with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. And exactly when this will go down is not known, but the congressional picnic starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the White House lawn. And then roughly a half an hour or an hour later, the Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers will come in. So it's likely going to happen roughly around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, where the picnic on the White House lawn, the South Lawn, will be in full effect, and then the game will be broadcast around the world, and then this is likely when it's going to happen. So probably early in the 8 o'clock hour Eastern Time, but it could happen before then, which is why I'm making the video now, in the hopes of thwarting this impending mass riot attack that is basically going to assassinate a U.S. president, trigger martial law, and the capital will likely be moved to Colorado Springs, Colorado, in the aftermath of this attack. So obviously praying for a peaceful evening. Peace.